Welcome back to the channel and this fourth and final part of the Motor Trade Mille, the movie, where we are now at G3 Bedford at the auction where all of our cars, well, the vast majority of the ones that actually managed to make it home, are going to be auctioned off for their individual charities today. So be a good opportunity for us to actually go in there and have a look around these cars, tell you a little bit more about them, the teams, and what charity they will be supporting, and then we will see just how much these cars make and whether or not the people who have put them into auction are the people who actually end up winning them auction, because I'd quite like to have the Avio back. I know that Dealer Kit would most definitely like to have their car back, and there's a few others. Sam with his hearse, I think he wants to probably put in a remote bid, so it'll be interesting to see exactly what happens with these cars, whether dealers get wrapped up in the charity element or whether they just look at them and think, why on earth would I want that? I'm going to have to spend a lot of time and effort putting it back to standard so I could sell it. Time will tell, but let's go and have a look at some cars. We've got the G3 Badger first up. Actually, quite impressed with this little car. It did pretty well. It is pretty rough though, and Sam's paint job leaves quite a lot to be desired, obviously. Most of it peeled off, which I suppose would be good news if you did want to buy it and put it on your forklift, which you probably wouldn't. It'd be quite easy to take off. They bought this originally for 150 quid, but it actually did them proud. It got them all the way. They are raising money for the Prince of Wales Hospice, so it'll be interesting to see what that goes for. Then we've got Ross's Astra, which he's in love with. I'm not 100% sure on why, but I think it's maybe the 1.9 CDTI. They are quite fun cars, but it did him very well. He's got a van the same. I suppose a lot of these things, people have been done them up and they've done them for their, like, with their business names and things on it. It would be quite good to have it around, maybe. Maybe that's why we're thinking about going for the old Sheriff Mobile, but I do like his shopping list. Eggs, milk, bread, ham, pepper, bananas. So, does it say on here who he's supporting? I might have to look at my little list that I had. So the Thanet Cat Club is a local charity for rehoming of rescued and abandoned cats and kittens. Lovely. So that's what that will be being sold for, whether or not Ross buys it back himself. Star of the show, the Mercedes hearse. Sam from G3 tells me that this is the most watched, as in tracked, on G3's website. People who are like saving it to their like favourites list. This is top of the list. Ours doesn't come anywhere near it. It's got a cap retail price of £250. So what will actually happen with this, I don't know, because Sam paid £1,000 for it. And I think if it goes cheap, then he'll have it back. What do you do with it? I don't know, unless you want to turn it into a bizarre camper. But it definitely caught some attention, definitely made some smiles on the trip. And Sam is obviously raising money for the Totnes Food Bank. This thing will live on in people's memories and nightmares from those injuries in the back. People had scrapes all down their side. So if we open up, people are going to be all over this today, just looking around it. Oh, of course, they've still got, but they cut the roof off the back. It's got such a horrible damp smell. Toby's like pulling away because it smells so strongly. I wonder if that's because, did they ever like fix the holes in the roof where they took the lights off and it's just been filling up with water ever since it's been back in the UK? Let's have a look. No, it looks like there's just 4 or 5 holes in the roof there. So then obviously we've got the other star of the show, Dealer Kit's MX5, which I'm unconvinced of how they got this for under £1,000 in the first place, because cap clean for this is over £1,000. It's only on 72,000 miles. It's obviously got MOT till middle of next year, and then obviously they've done all this work to make it look very cool. Hand painted it. Ian's done this with, I guess, like those Posca pens and whatever. What have they done with this? Oh yeah, so then they've stuck this on. So actually, I thought this was painted in and you could gloss over it, but in fact, you could just unstick all of that and you would have a car that just has like a initial D style paint scheme on it and doesn't have someone's whatever. So it could be interesting to see what happens with that, because what were the cap prices? Let's have a look, because I think it could be up to like £3,000 or something. Cap retail for this is £3,000. Cap clean, £1,300. So yeah, I think this one could be the strongest one of the day. Because look at the dashboard as well they've done. I don't know how, and they've done the gear knob as well, hadn't even seen that. Ian will be letting out a little titter, I think, as this goes through. So, Dealer Kit is supporting Lennox Children Cancer Fund. So, a very worthy cause indeed, and hopefully it makes lots of money. But I also want them to be able to win it back if they want to, but who knows? I feel like this could go quite strong, to be honest. Then we have Glenn from Bossways Mercedes CLS. This, I wonder what the cap on this is. So it's got a cap retail of £1,700, cap clean of 750 quid, cap average of £470. 148,000 miles. What's it saying about MOT? It's got MOT to the middle of next year as well. And they said this thing was great. And I imagine this was probably one of the most comfy cars on the trip. Heated seats, cruise control, automatic, 3-litre diesel. I should have asked for a lift. I could have just sat in the back there in pure luxury. Toby and I actually need to buy at least one car today so that we can get home again. Because we brought 2 cars that we're going to run through another auction on another day. We need something to get home. So maybe, depends how much people are put off by these cars. I feel like we've got a bit of an insider knowledge because we know they did 1,000 miles problem free, other than a couple that we know did have problems. Then we've got Paul's car. You probably won't recognise this from the Norwich Motor Company. That's because the clutch went on this, apparently. I don't know how they're going to get it through unless it's just slipping badly. So Paul ended up coming in his Tesla Model X, which you might have seen in some of the pictures. And he just left this in Folkestone and then has managed to get it here somehow in time for the auction. So I can't really tell you too much about this, but little Swift in black, probably needs a clutch. 108,000 miles. It's got MOT till February next year. It's got a cap clean price of £470. But obviously, probably won't be making that because I assume people will realise that the clutch is going, but who knows? And they are supporting, so Rainbow Trust Children's Charity, so another very worthy cause. Then we have Simon's car from Cheshire Sports Classics. Simon is used to very, very nice cars. Classic sports cars, Porsches, things like that. This is a little BMW 116i, which I actually think he's done quite a nice job of doing this up. It looks quite nice. They've got it listed as a M Sport, but he's got stickers on here saying fake M Sport, so I don't know. I spent quite a lot of time driving behind this on the road, and I think, you know, having like the novice sticker on the back for the track and whatever made it quite cool. It looks the part. They've done a good job. I don't know what it's like inside. The mileage was a bit high, 141,000 miles, but it's a manual, showing the miles on the seats, but quite like that. I just don't know how much I trust the 1.6 engines. It's got a cap clean of £920, cap average £510. Well, about 11 months of MOT. So it's quite a good little car, really, if you take the stickers off. Wonder how popular that will be today, I don't know. Certainly a lot more popular than this. You'll remember this from dying on the Eurotunnel fame. This was Malcolm's Jag, which never made it any further than Calais, but it did try to take part. I don't know whether it's actually been fixed or not. We know it needed an alternator, or maybe they've just charged the battery up in order to get it here. I don't know. Certainly not one that I'd be like, yeah, I'll buy that and drive that home, because it probably give us some problems. But it is a V8. So 4-litre V8, 142,000 miles, MOT for probably about 10 months. It would have been quite a nice place to be. You've got an automatic with a J-gate gear stick. Nice cream leather interior. Is it heated? I wouldn't even know where the heated seat buttons are. But yeah, that would have been quite nice to munch up the miles through Europe, but sadly, it wasn't to be. That's quite interesting, isn't it? I haven't even seen that. M135i. Sporty little number. Malcolm is supporting coachingforchrist.org.uk. So hopefully they manage to actually sell it and make some money at least. Let's have a look down and look at the other line, although we've got a Motor Trade Mille contender here.
Big Jaguar V8.
Good morning, how are we?
I'm good, mate. Good to see you.
Good to see you. You still keen on buying yours?
If the money's right.
It's in the bag, yeah. I don't know which way it's going to go, whether everyone's going to be...
People might jump on and want to spend the money, or
yeah, feeling generous
put
to
it
charity.
This way, if it starts going up for charity, then the charity can have the money.
Yeah,
if
same
if
with mine.
If there's no takers, it's coming home with me.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, you want to hope everyone's put off, and then you can have it back. Well, not in the sense because you want to. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those, isn't it? Catch-22.
There's no bad outcome, is there?
No.
I didn't realise that they were stickers as well, so you could have it back to just a painted car. Would be quite cool. Right, next up is Bowen's garage, the Hereford themed Saab. I don't know what they painted this with. A roller, I think. There's many a run in it. But as much as it, has now been painted and whatever, it was quite a reliable car, it would seem. So they had their local kind of like art college, which everyone always says stuff like that. Get your local art college to come and do something. I've never managed to get anything like that to happen, but they did. They come and painted like Hereford County on here, some kind of Hereford graffiti style thing down the side. This is like the Hereford flag, apparently. So that's running through it. TED Talks, because Theo's got his own YouTube channel. And this is our journey, I guess, from the UK to the Nürburgring. That's actually quite cool. I like that. It looks like it's got a bad case of like mould or something, but I didn't realise it was an auto as well. Oh, they'd have been loving life in here. I thought they had a manual. So let's have a look at the details on this thing. It's very cool having our own like Motor Trade Mille lane in the auction. Never had my own lane in an auction before. Saab 9.5 Aero, 2.3 petrol, automatic, 137,000 miles. Cap clean of £1,000. I don't think it's going to make that today, but you never know. Cap average 730. MOT. It's got a year's MOT on it, so it might do well. Does it say on the car here, with all of their graphics, who they're supporting? Proudly supporting St Michael's Hospice. So another very, very good cause. Then we come to the Sheriff Mobile, our car, which for some reason has a sniffly nose because it's got some tissue stuffed in its front grille. And we just picked it up on the road when we were doing breakneck speeds in hot pursuit. So yeah, this was our car. I don't think in our actual Motor Trade Mille videos we really did much talking about it. I did some stuff on Instagram, so if you don't follow me on Instagram, go to shifting_metal. I did like a few little shorts where I was kind of getting this ready to go. Things I did was plasti dip the wheels black, which have lasted very well, I have to say, for 1,300 miles. Plasti dipped these chrome bits, plasti dipped around the headlights to take all the chrome bits off, tinted these lights, which seems to have not held up as well as I'd have hoped, but I didn't do any real preparation whatsoever, because I did the fog lights down there as well. Just because I thought the front of this looked quite cool with the twin headlights. It looks quite aggressive, and then once I'd done that, I had this vision in my head of turning it into like one of those police cruisers from Transformers, and that's what we did. So we spoke to Carl at Shadow Works. I got ChatGPT to make us a shifting metal sheriff's badge, which he managed to print. And yeah, what else have we done? I wonder if they've still got all my Pepsi cans are still in here. Yep. So the horn and siren and everything's still connected. And yeah, all my Pepsis are in there. What else we do? Ben got us some fetching pink, as he would say, balaclavas, because he can't say balaclava. Because in a podcast previously, I said how much I find it weird that middle-aged people seem to put those on their headrests, and I don't really understand why. So obviously we got all the stickers and everything on it, tinted stuff on the back, put a stick-on spoiler on here, stick-on vents on the front, a downturned titanium style exhaust tip. To be honest, you can't knock it. It was a brilliant car. Never really had any issues other than, in the mornings, it's a bit slow to start up and it would cough out a cloud of smoke. But once she's warmed up, this was doing 60 miles to the gallon on the motorway. It was only doing like 2,200 RPM in 6th gear at about 80, which is the sort of speed limit in most of Europe. I'm quite fond of it. Problem is, if you buy it back, what do you do with it? What do you do with it? Because I'm hardly going to be popping around town to go and get me milk and eggs in this thing, because you're a right idiot. Cap clean on this is £590. Cap below £200. Retail of £1,500. It's on just under 80,000 miles. And it has MOT till December this year, so a couple of months. Be interesting to see what happens with that. And we are supporting our own local cause, which is Marley, who, I'm not going to say this condition, craniophalangia. Basically, he's got a slow-growing tumour on the brain, which he has had a surgery now to remove. But Marley's story like kind of so bloomin' tragic, it almost sounds made up. Lost his dad 5 years ago to cancer. His mum is constantly going through heart surgeries and things like that. She's had to close her business in order to be able to look after the kids. So it's a local cause, and we're going to try and do what we can to help. So that is all proceeds from this will be going to that. Right, I think this is the last car, and between you and me, this might be my hot pick to buy to get home. So this is Carl from Synergy. I want to get this right. Synergy Car Centre. Let me find my list actually. But Carl Ditter, lovely bloke. Met him at a BCA in, I want to say Norwich, but it wasn't, Northampton maybe? Nottingham, that's it, thank you Toby. Synergy Car Centre. And they're doing a GoFundMe. Oh, that's right. That's right, I was going to say, I didn't know what the thing was, but Carl, very generously, just to add to the fact that he's such a nice bloke, has said that he will do his car for our cause as well. So that's really, really kind. It's 2007, 195,000 miles. It's got MOT for a year though, pretty much. Automatic. What is the cap clean on this? That's the most interesting part for me, because the cap clean's £590, same as it is on the Sheriff Mobile. But this is essentially just a plain estate car with some stickers on it. It has got quite a cool looking Android head unit, look at that. But it's automatic, got cruise control. Has it got heated seats? No, that's it, not buying it. We know that it got them 1,000 miles, no problems whatsoever. He said it was really good, so it would definitely get us 160, 70 home. And it could be really cheap because it's like 200,000 miles. I think he bought this for 200 quid, 250 quid plus fees. I got a feeling from an auction near us, so we'll see. This could be a very cheap way of getting home. If you bought this for 250 quid, it would be half the price of having 2 cars transported here, and then we've got a car. So great news. That is it really for these auction cars, although Russell, who is over here, has turned up. Oh, let's go and check it out. They've managed to get it on the back of the queue. They got it in then. So this is Russell's Mondeo, which he only, literally as we arrived this morning, we saw him driving it in, and he was going to put it through on another day, but here it is now. He got kind of the old school rally graphics on it. He said it didn't miss a beat. He was telling us this has got full Ford service history, like stacks of paperwork like you've never seen. It's on 215,000 miles. This could be a good one for us to get, to be fair. 250,000 miles, didn't miss a beat. It was like a dealer principal's car or something. It's not a bad spec actually, is it? Leather interior. Maybe this could be one for us to get home. Just looks quite cool, doesn't it? I'll tell you what we'll do, because it hasn't got a sticker on it yet. I'm going to run a car background check on it, which will tell us about the MOT, etc. GJ60MZU. 2-litre diesel, 14 years old, last seen on 213,785. A year's worth of tax is £195. It has got about 10 months of MOT on it, with advisories only for a tyre, 2 tyres and front discs. So could be a contender, you know. Now if I was going to be spending a lot of money on this car, what I'd probably do is do one of our paid checks, which are currently just £5 using the code that you will find on the website when you get there, shifting-metal-500, and you get a full report on this car. Whether it's got outstanding finance on it, I highly doubt it on this car. But it may have been written off that we wouldn't know about it. I don't think that would affect the price too much in this instance, but in your car it might do. Find out whether it's been imported, exported, whether it's wanted by the police, all these sorts of things you're going to want to know about before you hand over your hard-earned cash. So get yourself to carbackground.co.uk, get yourself a history check before you hand over your money. We'll watch the old Avio fire up, see whether we get a cloud of smoke like usual. Oh, not too bad. I guess it's warm in here. Here we go then.
225 time, the third time, that's sold then, 225 in. Oh, cheapskates in the room. That's sold next.
Well, it made 75 quid more than they paid for it. You probably spent that on paint, but this is Ross's car now. He'd quite like to have it back. Hey! So Ross got his car back, probably for cheaper than he paid for it in the first place. This will be the interesting one.
Right, Devin Perry is £1,000 all places charity. No fees on there. Goes once, you're out. Goes twice, do the third time, do the £1,000 done. Sold £1,000 in.
That's the thing about it. Right, what's the MX5 got about?
So, for the way, thank you. I've got Morbid. £400 for Morbid, now Morbid, 50 the whole, 5 bid, 50.
Oh, all the hands are going up for this.
Tell you what, £600 is there for voting ones. 6 bid, 7 bid, £700 for the 8 bid, £800 for the 9 bid, 9 for the 1 bid, 1,011, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 82. £1,000 on bid. 2 bid there for 2 bid, 2 bid, 2. You slow them down a bit. 2 1 bid, 2 1 bid, 2 next 1 bid. Lead out at 21, 21, 22, 23 bid, 2 3 bid, 2 next 3 bid, 2 next 3 bid, 4 bid, 2 4 bid, 5 bid, 2 next 5 bid. Good effort, guys. 29, 26, 2 6 on bid, 2 6 on bid.
We'll have to go and shake Ian's hand.
2600 and 2 6 on bid. Oh, that comes once. At 2, 2 6 on bid, 4 at 2 6 1. Right, your bid the whole of 2 6.
Well done, Picasso.
That's alright, wasn't it?
Well done.
Added to value, I think.
Yeah, you got another career there.
What was it?
Yeah.
We stuck me now. That's your Christmas present.
Did you win it? Did you?
Oh, well done. Nice one, well done.
That was good, wasn't it?
That was good.
6 twice, looking for that time, but 6 on the man done. Good, thank you. And seats 950. Selling at 950 bid, all the box, flights. Sold at 950.
Going well. Some of them are doing really well. Dealer Kit definitely wins the award for most charitable amount of money raised.
For charity, £5 550, 550 bid, 550, no, he says, once, twice, third time, looking at 550, thank you very much, number 10. 47 is the S9, 4-litre V8, 11 stamps in your service history. What do you want to start, guys? We've got £500 to go to the way. Engine's worth £500, isn't it? Starting at £400 of all the box. Twice. Over 4.
Not bad, really.
Right, next one, right there is number 49, right there.
What's your prediction?
450 bid, 450 bid,
400 quid?
450
Yeah.
450 quarter. That's 475, 475. Go on about.
Have you riveted those answers?
No, screwed. Put some self-tappers in.
Price can't go wrong. The 5 bid twice. About done and sold. Thank you, Theo.
Here we go.
And 150 is the Chevy. Starting away at £100 on bid. £100 away. £100 I've got. One bid of 2 bidders on mile. 70 on 5 bid, 70 or 50. 2 bid, 50, 2 bid, 3 bid. 4 bid, 350, 350 the bid. 4 in the back. 400 450 in the cap. 450 the bid. 500 next door. 500 for 50. 550 the bid. 550, 6 bid. Not in the cap.
Oh, I should probably leave it. Let it go now.
600 for 6 on bid. Anybody else? 600 watts. Bid twice. 50. Right over there. Where did that one go? I'll take a 25. 675 on bid. 675 on 675 on bid. All the watts. And twice. What's the gap?
I know my old shitters.
Yeah.
Right, next one.
Right, we'll see if we can try and buy this then.
Right, to again, come on, big number that, to the pound bit, to the pound there, 2 bit, to the pound 2 bit, to the pound bit, 2 7 and 2 2, everyone else down to the pound bit, 2 3, 3 around, look at the 3 4, 4 around, look at the ball, look at the ball, look at the ball bit, look at the ball 50, 450 bit, look at the ball 55 bit.
I should have bought the Sheriff. This was my fullback purchase, but everyone wants an old Merc.
550 bit, look at the 550 bit, what's selling? 550 bit, 550. Thank you very much. What numbers that going down on to? Is that the
Superb. Well, the only other problem is now we have got to find something to drive home in. Right, so that is it for this video, and that is the end of the Motor Trade Mille content. I hope you've enjoyed this 4-part series. We will put it together as a kind of like 1 hour long-ish on the second channel if you want to watch the whole thing all the way through. It's been amazing. We've raised several £1,000s now for charity, and yeah, overall a great success. We would definitely be doing this again, and if you're interested in doing it next year, if you're in the motor trade, then head to the website shiftingmetal.co.uk, and there is a page there on the Motor Trade Mille where you can register your interest for when we announce what will be happening next year. Don't forget to check out carbackground.co.uk. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and don't forget to check out our latest competition on feelgoodcompetitions.com, and I'll see you in the next video.